standing.
They're going to put 10 players on your practice squad.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
So, now, yeah. Oh. Now, he probably have his field routes off already off. Oh, it ain't gonna, oh, okay. 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 Let me see. Go to the depth. And let me see if you missing. Let me see if you missing.
And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Okay.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards.
I'm
now
going
they'll
to let you.
On 2nd and 12. And he's going to drop this off to his full.
Wide receivers you got. Do you want to carry 6 or 5 wide receivers? Don't worry about it. You can carry 6. You got 3 tight ends. You got 1 left tackle. You got 1 left guard. You got 1 left tackle, 1 left guard. You got 2 centers.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
You got the right guard.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Okay, linebackers.
The punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Right outside line. Right outside linebacker.
It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Okay.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I'm going to let you go and send.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. He said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was. Because he allowed some boxes set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Any rookie left tackle you want to sign, sign it. Let me know when you've done that. Rookie. Not 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Rookie.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
I tell you what, they go to the bottom and sign a rookie.
Nicely bit off. A pretty decent gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
It's ROOKIES. Okay. You don't see not one rookie at left tackle.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Go to left guard.
From
sign your rookie left guard.
Open man is heard. It's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
And let's face it, what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try to defend him is if you want to press him, so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
21. Here we go. Hey, John.
On second down, it's Coleman. Shedding through the defense.
Go to right tackle.
So
now you got two right tackle.
All for naught on the
it's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Two right ends, you good. You got two D tackles. Go to left outside linebacker and sign your rookie.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
One, Omaha. 55. Hey, Charlie. Come on.
Okay, go.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that's incomplete.
Go to free safety and sign your free safety. You sign that free safety.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they need to come up with something here on third down. Looking from the gun, Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing, the O-line coach will.
And this won't get there, won't be online either. It's no good, off to the right, and this will remain a scoreless game. It's not too often you see a holder putting that football down right on the midfield stripe. 60 yards,
okay,
Charles,
now,
but a little bit too much to bite off here.
Yeah, it's good to show confidence in your kicker. That might have been just a little bit too much. I'll guarantee you, as you just noted, putting it down on the midfield stripe, the holder's thinking to himself, that's a long way. Probably not as confident as well.
Well, they tried the field goal from just inside at 70 yards. It missed, and now this offense set up nicely at midfield.
Put 6 of them on now. If you get
a first down carry by Elliott.
Well, make sure.
He's tackled a yard short.
Go back to free agent.
Good gain of 9 on first down.
Sign your running back.
Here in week 1 of the season,
Rookie running back.
Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot.
Sign you
Plus,
two
the
rookie running
intensity
back.
and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Please.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Now Prescott. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact.
Ain't
It's
no
incomplete.
way.
The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Well, I'm going to give you 3 X-Factor players. Let me tell you this. You play in the division. You play in
now comes the Cowboys punter.
Well, everybody throw the ball.
For the second time.
They throw the ball more than they run the ball.
Timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
What position? Running back. Are you looking at it? He already X-Factor. He first on 3. First one on 3.
He don't know.
He's already a X-Factor player. Look.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range.
What's something wrong with these people coming to this franchise, boy? It's going to be a dummy franchise. man, I mean, you ain't even looked at the damn man and say you wanted my superstar. Ain't even looked at it. Come on, man.
Instead, it goes against them.
Man, no. You going to give somebody X-Factor that already got one.
Hey, who you want?
Who you want? And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line.
Make a hole through that door so you get your ass out of here.
now you can make that Corey Grant, who's having 96 speed, 9 acceleration. If you want to make him X-Factor, because I do have injuries on. And so if
the San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Now,
and the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try
Wait a minute. All I need is the name. I don't need no number. What's his name?
That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it.
You're going to get Preston Williams, who's a 98-97, but you got a 96-95 wide receiver, Grant. Why you wouldn't make him a super X-Factor?
Check 26, check 26, check 4, check 4.
You ain't know what superstar, you don't know what a superstar X-Factor means. I'm going to put a superstar X-Factor on this 96-95.
They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. Always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
See, now this guy is a Moss, so he a Randy Moss player.
Oh, Lord.
In fact, okay, now you have 2 more. Who else?
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Time to go. Ignore it. I bet tell nobody, put him on mute. Put him on mute. Or just ignore it. That's all, just ignore it.
He don't know who's talking. That's why he can't put you on mute.
It's time up.
Able to get there for his second sack.
Put him on mute. I help you out.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman.
And who else you are?
41-yard line.
61, fast clock, light.
And I put 20 on intelligence.
Hey, when you go in the other franchise, say, I just left a blue diamond franchise, I'm in there.
to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence getting him once again remaining.
Oh, Lord.
Don't choke, man.
Here's the Australian native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away.
Ooh, boy, I'd have had a good time. I'd have had some fun today, boy. Lord,
come back, what? Okay.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door.
Howard is already a X-Factor.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis. So do you prefer ping pong?
Tony Brown is an X-Factor.
That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
I'm gonna put it on. Come back.
And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5.
He's a 92. He's a 92 big.
Second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. The best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Fine. Everybody's already expecting to put it on.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
You ain't got sense enough to go click on a player to see what he is.
They'll run the Elliott. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line.
Okay,
the second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1
Adrian,
one thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
We're scoreless after 1.
But you know, man, you ought to have a team full of X-Factors. Because the game's 2 or 3 before you got here.
94 speed, 93 speed, 94 acceleration.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
You know, every time to go, I would have felt real dumb if I had let you beat me.
Call it a gain of 5.
So, yeah, I'm for damn fun.
Despite the blitz, he's still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And taken on the 46. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Niners set up well. They took over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Time to go. How many players is it telling you to cut? Go to the front. They tell you to cut 10. Okay.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Okay. Put 8 people on the practice squad.
Following the pickup of 4,
rookies are
2nd and 6.
1-year players or 2-year players. No, you're not. No, you're not. You have 4. You have 4. Right outside linebacker. You can put that. You can work it inside the 30. You can put James Crawford.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Yeah, come out. Yeah, go to Ross. You can put James Davis because his man covering his own coverage is a 46-58. He said put 4. No, hold up.
Here we go.
Put James Crawford.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw.
Right outside linebacker. His speed is 79. His acceleration is 86.
Inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Okay.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Time to go. I'm looking. Just give me.
These guys are first on the scoreboard here this afternoon. Gold with the extra
put that, go middle linebacker and put Cash. He's at 77 speed, 83 acceleration. Put him on the practice squad.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Let me know when you've done that.
I can't believe it. I can't believe he ever been in a franchise. He don't know nothing.
And no run back here. Okay. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Okay, put, time to go. Put Elton Bernard, left outside linebacker.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Left outside
so far they've had
linebacker.
3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you got to show better offense
take
and
those
finally get some
Jets.
points
You
on the
got
board.
Bosa on now. And you got a better upgrade. We still in week 1. 2, 4, 6. Okay, put quarterback Needham. He's an 86 speed, 88 acceleration cornerback. Put him on the practice squad.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with that,
his last name is
timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining.
Y'all wait a minute.
In the 2nd quarter.
Put Needham. That's his last name. Cornerback. Needh.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott, and he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside.
Put
That's
running
what we saw there.
back.
Nice pickup for a first down.
Tyrone. Hemingway. Hemingway.
Witherspoon. And they will score.
He's 89 feet, 87. Yeah.
I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Now, how many players is it telling you to
get out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions? Hard to do.
Gould able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Okay, let me see the way he catch. 85. Let me see, it's 79. You got to slow ass tight end. Go to Derek.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys
Then
offense.
go
Already
to,
down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Durham. Yeah, that's his first name.
54,
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Prescott caught by Cobb.
Okay, go to
across the 45. First down there on a pickup of 25.
You got 3 left guards.
You said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle, then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because they're used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
Now, do you have a game you finna play or something?
On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. And the Niners get there and bring
your game. So I'm back in this party.
Showing his strength and quickness.
And I'm going to give you 2,500
well, someone's been up to the task so far in this
points
game.
that you can put on traits. But I tell you what I'm talking about. But that'll build your team overall defense and offense. Yeah. Thank you, Lord.
Hey, time to go. Hey, time. Hey, you know who this is talking to you. Yeah, the one that ran all them yards up on you.
As they've got work to do here after the sack.
He got good
now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. You look at the guy who caught it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Hey, Tom, you need to stay in the franchise this time, though, man. I like to have fun with you.
Doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Yeah, time to go. Also, you can play with any team's playbook, offense or defense.
Yeah, I know my boy stay now. It's going to be time to do.
Now a toss play. It's
okay. All right, man. All right. You hang out with us. You can hang out with us now. Come on.
18 yards. First down, Niners.
All right. That one crazy man. Yeah, crazy man. What is intelligent? We know you ain't going around when you leave your name will pop up there. We know you still in here. Shit. Green Bay, give me an X pack. I'm gonna put it on this time to go.
You turned it on when I told you to.
Yeah, I'm talking about on this game.
Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Sometimes this man 20, sometimes it'll do it, sometimes it doesn't. That's why I said last night, let us have to, you never know when we'll say, hey, let me see your playbook. If you see up here, put on your broadcast. And if anybody's changing words, all we're going to do is give you a loss. Because we're going to be figuring that you try to go and fix your team. That you try to go and cut off settings. We're not waiting for you. And the reason why sometimes we're going to do it is because sometimes it will show you the playbook, sometimes it won't. I don't know why.
Niners on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far.
Sometimes it will.
This is third and goal.
Sometimes it doesn't. So right now, apparently,
for the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They don't have it on.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked on tight. He was trying to
sometimes they don't do it.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
It's showing it now.
So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
But it would show what defense you're running. That's what it
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And
we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter.
But you will see what somebody's defense.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively. Nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time.
That's why I say.
You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating to use a boxing analogy.
My answer to you going to be to worry about. I'm just going to give you a loss. Thank you, Project. Make sure you have your team.
We'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Back for
the right
another year.
position.
He'll have scores from around
We're going to advance to week 2
this opening weekend.
in a few minutes.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
There's no excuse for you. Okay, hold on. Let me. Okay. He's not playing with house.
Hey, kill. What he's done.
Let me see this.
You gonna make up your mind where you gonna do the point or you gonna answer the phone all night.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Complete to Jones. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Cooper was the intended target.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
They begin the drive with Coleman. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
11.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
Hey, high 7.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Sets up 4th down.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Check. Lucky.
Go ahead.
11.
I am busy doing something.
Okay, I'm taking this mess. Okay, let me turn my light on.
Gives to Breida. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out.
Man, I'm trying to new playbook and shit, man.
Right
I can't get nothing right, bro.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
That's why I didn't.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida.
Okay,
and taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
It's over
13
with.
yards there and a 9
everybody on me. Go to the party. Put everybody on me.
Now a give coming right is Breida. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Tackle made there by Cheetah.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the
have 20 on the television.
That's probably a good philosophy at this point to make that defense stand up and stop them. On second down now, it's Coleman. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
65.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Hey, boy, you're crazy. You're crazy. 1 and 2 guys are
Shit. No move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
They're gonna remember. They're gonna remember the Titan, but not you.
Hey, gun. Undercrush.
That's my college down to the season.
Yo, what?
And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Okay, real good.
So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
What's he going to say?
Hit again, Blue.
What do you think you use, Kendo?
Here's Prescott.
No, I don't use that
Completes
shit.
it to Jones. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Yeah, I'm actually thrilled about that party now.
Here's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Right there, man.
Defensive end will get credited for the
Man, I had square wide open on the end cut, bro.
Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer.
That's a big boy. That's a big boy right there, man. Yeah, he about 6'6", man. That damn arm there.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
I'm talking about the one that was down there dancing, had a hand behind that, he was dancing.
Went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the number 1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down. Or to have the defense have to
He trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward, and now a small step back as he loses a yard. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel there to make the grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
47. Check 99. Check 99. Watch the shit. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. 26.
Here's Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here's the party now. Watch out.
10th carry now for Elliott. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Watch twins. Watch twins. So we're going to 52. Under 10. 26.
On play action, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go. Check safety. Check safety.
Prescott down. He'll let it fly for Austin. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. 36.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. Elliott a 1st down and more. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from the 20. And the Cowboys cut into that lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Forbath, the extra point, and that'll make it 24-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
I got you. I got you.
On second down, it's Coleman, and he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. Now a play fake. Garoppolo going for Hurd on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. Jalen Hurd, 72 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A big run that time by Elliott. 44 yards on the ground. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Play action now. Prescott. Flush to his right. And they drop him for a loss. Penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
That'll be a league game.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Switch up. Spot.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. Evades him at the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try.
Let's get that ball, Dennis. 59 Mike. Check.
Prescott to throw it. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football.
No, hold up.
Tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches,
Project,
they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Time to go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 13. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. We are through three quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend.
Okay, I'm going to send you and time to go.
This is the NFL.
Y'all in the party. Y'all can play week 2 in about 10 minutes or less. I've been advanced to week 2, Duke, in about 10 minutes. 10, maybe 15 at the most.
Here we go.
So I'm gonna send week 2 messages.
Breida, he'll try the right side. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
So y'all
only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. They run again with Breida. And they stop him short of the first as he can only get to the 20. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
Whoever's your first division,
man is hurt. It's complete.
And
he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Okay, so it's week 2.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
I'm going to go to week 2 right now, about 10 or 15 minutes. Who I'm looking for?
Garoppolo, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Coleman now.
Yes, Ethan got off.
First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The tackle by Robert Quinn. On 2nd down now. It's Coleman. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Niners on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 8.
You play the Browns in week 2.
Here's Coleman. He stiff arms him. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the 1st down. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land.
Damn.
Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field
I'm
goal
going to give you
kicker.
the win
I'm
against
like
the Browns.
Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Here comes the 49ers punter now.
I said I'm going to give you the win in week 2 against the Browns.
Now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
He ended the play.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Hey, box truck. Two.
They'll kick upgrade, give y'all 1,600 points.
4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, Plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
Yeah. You and Coleman playing each other. Coleman's in the party. All right. Right after Skin Dog them game. Coleman.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Okay. You play have about 7 minutes left in the game. We're going to week 2. I'm sitting y'all now.
And he gets this one just shy.
Can you play in 10 minutes?
He'll mark him down at the 39.
Yeah.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't find the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides
can you hear me, boss?
Afternoon.
Yeah.
Last carry puts him
You
over
remember?
the 100-yard
Okay,
mark.
you remember
So from the
before
39 now,
my week started, I had to sign a player on my practice squad, and I had to go pick up a player from free, or I think I had to cut a player.
They'll run with Pollard.
But I had to go pick him. But you told me to go pick him up before the next week
really making
advance.
things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Okay, but I have 54 players on my team.
And I thought the ball started to jostle there a
Go
little bit, but they
count to
got
see
to it
how
quickly at the line
many
of
players
scrimmage.
you have on your practice
Did, and
squad.
remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
Yeah, I was just, I'm glad I just hopped on before you advanced it, because I know I probably would have got in trouble.
No, it just would have cut. It would have cut that play.
I got 9.
Escape and he goes
Okay,
down.
put a
D4 picks up his second sack of the afternoon. They'll need a big play here. Little Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
You'll be down to 3. I mean, the 53 players.
Okay. I'm going to just go put my right tackle back, my right guard back.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first
We're
of their
going to finish when
timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Yeah. But I sent that message. Well, he might not have been in the ball.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15.
Then you just hear me say, I'm sending out these game advice because I have people in the party that they can play. Now, when I finish doing that, I will get to you. Because your opponent's in the party, so y'all can play y'all game. After you play your game, I can fix your team.
Incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
I'm advancing in. Listen to me. I'm advancing
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory.
So just stay in the 40. Please. Okay, Woods, I didn't send y'all matches. I'm finna project and time to go. I'm finna.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We've got a lopsided game here.
I just sent y'all opponent
that we discussed when we've got a game like this in the first quarter.
Hold on a second, let me throw you to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
Did he say he played?
Got here.
Yeah, he's the boy.
Dominant performance. Where they took control of this game.
Okay. How many minutes y'all have left?
Points, and there he goes. 30.
Okay, so yeah, it'll be 10 minutes or less.
I'm going to take care of Beamer here in a minute.
Touchdown pass number 4 of the afternoon for Jimmy Garoppolo.
If Beamer opponent is online, you need everybody to play their game. So we can move on. So if you start this point, then please stop.
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add anymore right now.
It's online. They can get their game
tonight, my friend.
You and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right.
Time to go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. On the counter, Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain there on 1st and 5, and it leaves them with a more standard 2nd down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Let's go, dude. Tighten up.
Now Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Pollard going to try the right side. And he's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
And off he goes.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Where your daddy at?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
I think that's over on Duke's mic.
Who?
I think it's Duke's mic. I think it is.
What I'm looking for? I'm sick. Who are you down to?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Game.
The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win.
So you're going to play your week 2 game.
Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, a broadcaster?
Because I'm sending game advice.
Because you won
when I do that when I finish. But they got like 3 minutes. When Skin Dog tell me when they finish, I advance to week 2. Then I do the 2 guys that you want. Then you can play your game. Then I do the rest.
I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before
was
dominating and kicking around a team who had been
better yet,
your paycheck. As the analyst, you got Phil.
You do 2 players for
what's going on out there and how.
What time to go in the party?
What game was
it? That was 2,307 points left.
Their second meeting of the season.
Time to go.
Turned it around from the first one.
Time to go.
Seahawks.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charlie, you still taking shots like that downfield?
And then
I'd be a little more concerned running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because
the 2
you
players
keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Time to go. Hey.
Able to haul it in. And that will be incomplete.
Hey, I was mute because he's calling your
I
name.
think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back
There you go. I
pocket.
can hear you now.
The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on fourth down. Let's see what's in store here. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Garoppolo here on the money to Hurd. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Sean Lee, the linebacker, able to get a hand in coverage.
Oh,
the
incompletion there stops the clock.
Any surprise or throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
13. I got you. Hey, seam 6.
Garoppolo looking to throw. And this is Selleck here with the grab. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They come out here in the well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. Oh, nice move. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. It's Coleman here. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there. And they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You can see them sag on their sideline. And I think this one might just be over.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
They're just
obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles.
Say position, and then try to pronounce the name, and he'll know.
A lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything
No.
Tell
him how many points you want.
Never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Fucking out route.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Sit down, y'all done.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by a Keller Witherspoon. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. He's got some breathing room. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
That you can play